Good blessed Wednesday, August the 10th, 2022. It's about 12:40 p.m. in the afternoon. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter whether you're the toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemy. It doesn't even matter whether you like me or like my YouTube channel or anything that I put on social internet or any place else. That's your prerogative. You have those rights. I'm over here in one of my favorite parks by the lake here in Charleston, Missouri. That's I-57, Interstate 57 out here where that red truck is going. He's going southbound. This truck here is going northbound. Today what I want to talk about is don't be surprised of some of the racism that's still going on in 2022. Some of you people are surprised that the grand jury refused to indict the white female that falsely accused Emmett Till, may he rest in peace, and caused his death back in 1954. There's probably a couple of reasons that they refused to indict her. One of the main reasons, it was a white woman accusing a black person of something. And if people say that I'm trying to be racist, you can say what you want to say, but I know racism is alive and well in the United States. And the one reason is because she's white and Emmett Till was black. And the other reason, they want to sympathize with her age. But let me tell y'all something. We know that the law refused to have done what they supposedly did by serving that warrant. You see what I'm saying? So if they didn't serve that warrant, you know that they didn't care nothing about what happened to Emmett Till. They didn't serve it because they didn't want a white woman back then or in 2022 to be accused or indicted for anything concerning a black person. Whether they was hung, whether they was murdered by any means. But you know, one thing about it, that same jury, that same judge, that same lady, the same law enforcement officials that refused to serve that warrant, they made a got away with it here on earth legally, but you can't escape hell. You see what I'm saying? I don't sympathize with her if she was 188 years old. She caused the death of a 14-year-old black man. That's nothing to some people in this world. But let me tell you, it's going on everywhere. My son was found hung in Carbondale, Illinois on Friday, March the 19th, 2021. A white woman was found spending his food stamps April the 29th, 2021, 39 days after his death. And you know, the Carbondale, Illinois police refused to arrest her and charge her, refused to contact the proper authorities, and the Spanish prosecuting attorney for Jackson County, which covers and governs Carbondale, Illinois, he refused to prosecute. But you know what? He gonna have to answer. Let me show you some more racism. Now, in April of 2019, the detective of the Charleston, Missouri Police Department then filed charges against 2 individuals that had been harassing me, trying to intimidate me, individuals that known to be drug dealers, gangbangers, thugs, and bringing corruption into the black community, not the white community, the black community. When it was time to go to court, the judge gave them 2 continues. The first time he told them they need to come back with a lawyer. When they came back the next time, they didn't have a lawyer, and the judge gave them another continuance. Then when it was time to go to trial, the detective gave the YouTube video, which was evidence of what these individuals was doing to me, and gave them a hard drive. And when it was time to go to trial, these guys still didn't come with no lawyers. The prosecuting attorney didn't talk to me not one time. Not one time. Now, the prosecuting attorney, when the judge asked him for the hard drive, he said he wasn't able to upload it. Ain't that something? My witness, they said, had to go to a funeral. If the detective had to go to the funeral and he was a witness, then you would think they would have continued, but they didn't continue. I had to show it on my YouTube. You see, the judge knew what he was doing. The prosecuting attorney knew what he was doing. The detective, I don't know where he's staying in it, but I know the case should have been continued, but it wasn't. The 2 individuals that the judge let go, one of them is in the federal jail now, fighting cases that may give him life in prison. The other one is in hiding. The federal government has got him in hiding because he informed on the individuals that was with him and other people. The prosecuting attorney died last year of COVID. You see how God worked? Some of y'all gonna say God didn't work that way. These ducks know he did. Just like he worked it that way with them, he gonna work that way with the prosecuting attorney in Jackson County, Carbondale, Illinois, with the Carbondale Police Department, with that white school teacher and her black husband who was spending my son's food stamps, took advantage of his mental illness, if he had any, took advantage of his drug addiction, took advantage of his homelessness. You see, it's still going on. But what really hurts me is these black leaders call themselves NAACP. They doing the very same thing that some of these racist white people, and if you ain't racist, if you white and you ain't racist, don't let it bother you. But doing some of the very same things that these racist white people is doing to blacks, taking advantage of them. Look at the ones that got these government grants and got these jobs that they give out to individuals. Look here in Carbondale, Illinois, and in Charleston, Missouri, look who's getting the jobs. Not saying all is, but majority of the ones that getting the jobs is people that's alcoholics, drug dealers, or drug addicts. I'm going to go because I shouldn't even be out here right now. I've been a little ill. But I'm going to tell y'all, don't let this stuff surprise you. Did it surprise y'all with the George Floyd verdict? With the other police getting, one of them getting 2.5 years? Don't worry about it. God gonna deal with it. A guy murdered my brother August the 3rd, 1977. Shot him in the back 4 times, once in the back of the head, because my brother beat his behind because he thought he was a tough gangbanger, and my brother fist fought him. He was around beating people up in Cabrini Green, and my brother challenged him, head up, whooped him real good, like Muhammad Ali did Joe Frazier in the Thriller Manila. He couldn't take that whooping, so sorry about him and his coward, gang-banging, thug friends in Cabrini Green set my brother up. But a few of them that set him up, they tried to take something from somebody else. And guess what? They got their heads blew straight off of their necks. Am I sad? No, I ain't sad. Am I glad? I ain't glad, because I know God will take care of stuff that man, the law, don't take care of. So y'all beware, those of y'all that study doing what you're doing to me and my daughters. God got something for you. That 88-year-old lady, God got something for you. You remember Ed Burt, y'all? The way he was electrocuting people in Chicago, the police, to get confessions out of them, and they still allowed him to get a pension, and he moved to Florida. He's in his grave now. He can't get that pension in the grave. Y'all beware how you entertain strangers, because some have entertained angels unaware. Peace be still.